Hello Internet, here is the Nintendo PlayChoice-10 countertop, or some people like to call it the bar top because you can put it on a bar top or a countertop. Weighs about 90 pounds. It's currently set to free play. It's with the 4 9s are along the top. When it's on pay mode, where you put in quarters or tokens, there'll be a timer there. Typically 1/4 would be 300 seconds. You can adjust that with the dip switches. And it'll let you select any of the up to 10 games loaded in the machine and play for a specific amount of time based on how many quarters you put in. And you can exit out of any game. You can go back into the games. As long as there's time running, you can bounce back and forth between all the games. But being in free play, you can play as long as you want until you run out of lives or whatever on that specific game. Let's get a little close-up shot here. We have the control panel where you can see we got the channel select and the enter buttons right there. Kind of come over here, we have the select game or game select and start, the lock to open up the control panel. Then over here the reset button, and then of course player 1 and player 2 joysticks and your BA buttons. And over here we have the coin mech for quarters. This machine is set up for quarters, and it currently has 7 of 10 slots filled. It's got Golf, Rygar, Double Dragon, 1942, Gradius, Excitebike, and Kung Fu. So let's go ahead and select a game so you can see a game. I'm going to go ahead and go down to, let's go to Rygar. And then hit enter. And there is Rygar. Comes up pretty quick. And I don't remember if this has an attract mode or not. We'll see here in a minute. One thing to note about the PlayChoice-10 countertop model, I've noticed when it's in free play, if you hit the reset button, it won't bring you back to the menu. And I did some research, and there's a bug apparently in the firmware when it's in free play, to where you have to press channel select and enter at the same time. You need to hold them in, which I'll do that now. Hold them in, bring you back to the menu. Let's go ahead and bring up a Double Dragon. And there's Double Dragon. Pretty cool. Okay, let's go back to the menu. And let's bring up, how about we'll bring up Gradius. And we got Gradius. And here's Gradius. Trying to play it with one hand. Oh! And holding the camera. Not so good. Alrighty, we're going to go ahead and get back to the menu. Bring up Excitebike. And there's Excitebike. So anyways, just a small, quick little video to show you a PlayChoice-10 countertop and some of the games and some of the controls and things like that. Let's let this little demo run here. Love Excitebike. It's basically the NES version, like, these machines were used to show off, NES games, if you want to buy them, but also make some money for bars or restaurants. I remember playing one of these in a Mexican restaurant back in the day. So there it is, the Nintendo PlayChoice-10 countertop.